Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name's Bronte and I'm back. I was away last week on holiday, but this week we're back and I'm gonna do a ever so slightly premature recap for September. So today is, I don't even know what date it is. Wait, we can just check. It's the 29th of September today. It's the 1st of October on Sunday. Today's Friday. And I was umming and ahhing between doing this video and a stationary chat episode, but I'm still waiting on a few things to arrive for my stationary chat video, so that will be probably next week. But yeah, anyway, so I want to talk to you about my Hobonichi Cousin and my Hobonichi weeks. I'm gonna leave the common planner out of this video because I've recently shown quite a lot of that on my channel and I just feel like it's gonna get like a really long video if I'm going through loads of planners. So I hope that's okay. If you would like to see more common planner stuff, I do have a common planner playlist on my channel now, and I will try and link that in the cards. If I can't link a playlist, I'll link one of the videos. So yeah, if you are interested in common planner stuff, have a look there. But yeah, let's look at the cousin and my weeks. So I took the blue cover off of my cousin because I was feeling like it was too chunky, and I also saw someone on Instagram do this thing where because now it is so chunky, she had done this thing where she'd kind of folded it back on itself like this to write on this side, and I thought that was really clever. So I've been trying that out and it does work. It kind of works. So yeah. So we've got just a Midori clear cover on here, and it's nice to see this deco I did again because I've had a cover on for a couple of months. So yeah. And then my weeks is now my hobbies journal. If you haven't been on the channel recently, or if you haven't watched my videos recently, I was using the Hobonichi weeks as like a planner, catch-all sort of planning my life planner, but now it's been converted into my hobbies journal because I'm now doing that planner stuff in my common planner. But yeah, I'm really loving using this as a hobbies journal. I'm really kind of like proud of myself because I wasn't sure I would be able to maintain this, but actually I find myself like wanting to fill this out. I'm not like, oh god, I've got to fill this out. I like coming in here and writing stuff. So I'm really pleased about that because I did order a weeks for next year. So I'm pleased to know that I have some staying power with this system, or this use of this planner, shall we say. So let's look at the weeks first, I think. Actually, I'll just move the cousin. So I'm loving this. It's really manageable because, you know, it's a fairly small book, and I've wanted to start a book/hobbies journal for a long time and have felt quite overwhelmed with the options or the possibilities, because I see people kind of doing reading journals and things almost in a bullet journal format, and I am not strong enough to be a bullet journaler. I need a layout to work from. So yeah, this is working really, really well, and I'm really excited to keep this going. And I think my goal for the one I want to have next year, my hobbies journal next year, is I just want a whole year of this stuff in one book. I think that's really cool. So yeah, let's have a look. So I have a receipt in here that's gotten kind of crumpled, but that's fine. I bought a signed copy of Bitterthorn by Kat Dunn at Waterstones. And yeah, I read this on audio and I absolutely loved it, so I really wanted to get a paperback copy, and my local Waterstones happen to have a signed one, which is very exciting. So what I'm using this 4 is I'm writing about books and some stuff about knitting, but my knitting has not been very productive recently, so mainly books at the moment. But yeah, so what I've been doing is I've kind of been doing bullet points on this side in the kind of dated boxes, and then on the right hand side on the grid page, I've been, if I finish a book, which I do finish books every week, I do write little reviews. Here's some notes about a jumper I'm going to make for my mum. Let's go to the next page because maybe this is easier because there's no receipt. Okay, so this week I finished A Court of Blood and Bindings by Lisette Marshall and The Coven by Harper L. Woods, so I wrote some reviews here. I have been giving them the stars that I gave them on Goodreads. And then, yeah, what else have I got here? So I also finished, I was really prolific this week. I also finished A Court of Frost and Starlight, but I didn't have much space to write the review, obviously, like this much. So I didn't do a review for that one. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And here, this sticky note is for Friday because I ran out of space on Friday. I wanted to finish A Court of Silver Flames before I went on holiday. And so I did some quick maths about how many pages I would have to read to finish it before I went away. And I read it in like 4 or 5 days. So the 10 days, like, you know, kind of schedule, like that didn't apply. I finished it in half the time. But yeah, then this was the week before we went on holiday. What did I read this week? I finished A Court of Silver Flames. I absolutely loved that one. I put a little review here. And then I started and finished A Soul to Keep by Opal Rain. I'm reading a lot on my Kindle at the moment. It's been very good for me to kind of be productive with my reading. Because this one, I started that on Tuesday and I finished it on Thursday night. And that's like a 500-page book, but somehow I read it in like 2.5 days. Then I started The Cursed by Harper L. Woods, and it took me a while to get into this one. So the weekend is blank. Also, I had a busy Saturday, and Sunday I was just like packing, so I didn't have much time to read. So this is the week I was on holiday in Greece, which was very nice. Yeah, we had such a lovely time. I finished The Cursed and didn't enjoy it so much, but there's a little review here. And then I started Belladonna by Adeline Grace. And I'm struggling with this one. I'm only like 175 pages in. It's not, I really was anticipating this book and it's not what I was hoping. Which is a shame, but I do really want to finish it. But I also read River of Shadows by Karina Hall. I read that on Kindle, and then I finished River of Shadows on the plane home, and I started A Ship of Bones and Teeth. I wanted to keep going with Belladonna, but the lights were down in the plane, so I just thought, oh, you know what? I'll just keep reading on my Kindle because it's backlit. I can, read in the dark. So yeah, I started A Ship of Bones and Teeth by Karina Hall, which I then finished on Wednesday this week. And I did enjoy that one too. I really like her books. Like, I've read a lot of hers recently and they're great. Yeah, I read a bit more of Belladonna on Wednesday, and then yesterday I was approved for my first ARC, an advanced reader's copy. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm reading that on my Kindle at the moment, and that's just in here. I want to read some more of that later because it's really good so far. It's The Cruel Dark by B. Northwick. It's coming out on Halloween, actually, 31st of October. If you don't already follow me on Goodreads, maybe follow me on Goodreads. We could be friends on Goodreads. I post all of this stuff on Goodreads. Like, I keep it updated a lot. So yeah, I will be writing, because I have an advanced reader's copy, I will be writing a review for The Cruel Dark, and yeah, that's exciting. So that's September in here. It's so nice and fluffy because I've been writing with the Hobonichi, oops, that's hair, I've been writing with the Hobonichi pen. Because it's a ballpoint, it kind of makes the pages really textured and satisfyingly tactile. So yeah, this is, I just did this deco for the coming week. I've just used a piece of tape and some pet tape pieces from a new roll of pet tape I got from Hours Studio, OURS Studio. I picked it up at Miso Paper, and I think next week I will do, yeah, my stationery chat video, and that will be included. That's what these pieces are here. So yeah, that's next week. But yeah, Hobby's journal, the too long didn't read, it's going real well. And I really like using this space, and I'm really pleased that there is still a space for the weeks in my system, because this was the weeks was my first foray into Hobonichi in 2022, and I have a soft spot for the weeks. So yeah, I'm glad that I can keep using it. So that's the weeks, and then let's have a look at this behemoth. My cousin is getting so chunky. I love it, but I am really pleased I chose the Avec because for 2024, because this is getting tricky to write in and it's very heavy to carry around. So yeah, let's have a look for September. Okay, I'm just gonna drink some coffee because my tummy's rumbling. I haven't had any breakfast yet. Okay, so I have here, this is my September, I tend to call this my September cover page. It's the kind of blank page at the beginning of the month. I write in here goals and then books as well. Let's have a look. I don't really review the goals throughout the month. I tend to review them when I do these videos. Stationery no spend did not go well because I did my Miso Paper order. And gym, I've been going to the gym, but not 3 times a week, maybe more like twice a week, because my energy levels have just been very, very low. Book no buy. I did buy one book in the airport. I bought the airport edition of Fourth Wing because it's a paperback, and I'm really excited about it because I'm not sure if you know, but airports do, or publishers tend to sometimes, I think with very popular books, they will publish what they call an airport edition. So it's the size of a hardback, but it's a paperback, and they're a bit cheaper. I think they're normally £15 instead of 20, and yeah, I think they only sell those in airports. So I managed to get my hands on a copy of Fourth Wing, that's an airport edition, because I really want to read it because I've seen so much hype around that book. And now I have it, I'm really excited. I can read it properly. The only annoying thing is that when I inevitably want to read the rest of the series, the edition I have is going to be significantly bigger. But maybe I can just buy a paperback and donate that one or sell it. Anyway, so the book no spend mainly went well. I haven't finished my test knit, but it is what it is. I'm working on it. I didn't work on my crocheted bag, and I did not drink less coffee. So the goals for this month have not gone so well, let's be real. But it's fine. I feel like September's been quite difficult because I've been very, very tired. I was ill in August, and I, in hindsight, think that I might have had COVID. So yeah, I think I'm still actually recovering from that. But my doctor has prescribed me vitamin D. So hopefully that helps, because I have a vitamin D deficiency. We love it. There's no sunlight in the UK. So yeah, anyway. So 1st of September was Hobonichi order day. You will have seen me talk about my Hobonichi stuff previously if you've watched my other videos. but I made a little list of what I ordered in here as well, because I think in the years to come, it'll be nice for me to say, oh, that's when I acquired this thing. Because some of the stuff I've got is like, for example, like this, what's this? Little Gifts by, Yumiki Takeshi. Yeah, so I bought this folder set, and obviously this is not like a use for 1 year and then you put it on a shelf, so I can keep using this for years and years. It'd be nice to know that I bought that in 2023. So yeah. I really love the deco I did on these days. I think, to be honest, this is one of my best deco months, and I think I say that every month because when I look back at January, say, look at this January spread. This one. I just think that when I look back at the early pages in this book, that what I was doing here is just nowhere near as good as what I'm doing now, if that makes sense, in terms of deco. So, yeah. I just think this is very much, it's quite plain, I suppose. It's not that I don't not like this. I think that this is its own thing, but now I'm getting more into this kind of like collage stuff. I really like this vibe, and I think that's partly why this book is getting so chunky. But yeah, I've been saving this ink bottle sticker for ages, and this was just the time to use it. So what happened on these days? So I've used a washi tape from Grumpy Nook with a few stickers from The Giving Girl. And this day was when I bought the signed copy of Belladonna. So I put a Bitterthorn. Signed copy of Bitterthorn, so I put the sticker in here as well. I love saving stickers off of books and things. I always try and do that. Then I did some of this collage stuff in a previous video. I will link it in the cards. I was just trying to remember which one it was, but I'll remember once I'm uploading. There's some bits of paper in the spine. So this collage grew because I didn't have many things to say on these days. I think I was just really tired, and we were having a heat wave. It was 32 Celsius on the Wednesday. So yeah, I was not feeling it. But this is the card that came with my Lauren Phelps Designs cover that I ordered for 2024. I just popped that in there. Then this is also a nice deco day. Also, I'm really sad because the pen I used on these 2 days is my Sarasa Nano in sepia black, and the ink is basically run out. So I need to get some more of these, but I actually can't find refills for the Sarasa Nano in sepia black. Can you see? Look. Oh. So I think I'm just gonna have to buy more pens, which is kind of annoying because they are refillable. You can refill these, but I can't find refills, so I'm gonna have to buy a whole more, pens instead of the body, instead of refill only. But it is what it is. I love this ink, and I really like the fine nib, the very fine nib. Anyway, this deco I also really like. So something quite summery about this, and even though we were in September, it was still really hot. Yeah, I said I was too tired on Thursday after work and it was too hot. I think it will have been over 30 degrees if I've kind of said that. But yeah, so we were having a summery period, I suppose. Then I was fed up with summer, so I did some spooky stickers, or I used some spooky stickers. These are Maragona Suli stickers. I love her stuff. They're quite big stickers as well, and I think that because I hadn't written tons on this page, I think it works really, really nicely. And this is a Salam Creative washi tape. I'm so pleased that Agnes has started doing washi tapes because, you know, they're amazing. Her designs are so great. And this is particularly one of my favorites, I think. I'm really glad I chose the brown because she did this design in a few different colors, but the brown with the gold foiling is excellent. So then we have another few days that these are a bit more simple. I think I was just so tired, you guys. I was so tired. So here is when my Sarasa Nano started to run out. So I switched to the 0.3 Energel Clunner. I actually have a brown refill for that. I should try that out. Okay, food for thought. I'm just gonna leave this here. This is my 0.4 Clunner, but I think this refill's almost done. Yeah, so I feel like I can chuck that away and put in a brown 0.3. Okay, so yeah, I was just super tired and was continually like kind of backfilling. So here I was catching up on Wednesday. Yeah, I was just very tired and it was still really hot. But yeah, these again, this feels quite summery looking back, but I really like this too. This fish washi is from Grumpy Nook, and then these pieces of seaweed are from my some sort of fern pet tape that I have, and this sticker is from AliExpress. I just thought it fitted nicely with the color scheme. But yeah, I thought the fish and the seaweed were good together. Which is, I think, yeah, I like it. I don't know, the colors are, I like the dark green with the kind of neutral beiges. I think that's nice. So what was going on these days? This was the week before I was going away, and it was finally cooler. And what else? I was reading A Soul to Keep by Opal Rain. I really enjoyed that. It was honestly so cute. So then this day was a day I was off and I was feeling a bit down, so I used this piece of Coffee Monster's washi tape. This was from her June washi pre-order. I think it's called Down Days or Bad Days or something, but it's very cute. Yeah, so what happened on this day? I did some errands and filmed a video, usual Friday stuff. There's some collagey stuff in here, and then Saturday was such a great day. I went with one of my friends to a Hobonichi pop-up, which I think I mentioned in my last video that I was going. It was in East London. We had a really great time and we met up with somebody we follow on Instagram, which was really lovely, and we all had lunch and coffee and stuff together afterwards. It was just really nice. And then my friend and I, we went to Shoreditch to go to the journal shop, and we also, where else did we go? Oh, we went to another pop-up, and we also had boba. So I've never been to this place before. This was on Hackney Road. If you're ever in Shoreditch, guys, go to this place because I got the peach fruit tea and it had actual pieces of peach in, like fresh fruit. I've never had a boba that had fresh fruit in before, and it was so good. This was a really hot day as well. I think it was probably 28 Celsius. So yeah, we stopped at, what time was it? 4 o'clock, and got massive fruit teas because I don't know, we just felt like we really needed like a massive cold, like juicy drink. But it was so nice, and their packaging was really cute as well, so I saved the packet for my straw. I would definitely go back there. Then when I got home, my London Gifties tape had arrived, which is this tape here. I won't unroll it because for the week I was away on holiday, I used that tape for the whole week, so you'll see it in a second. But that's the top from that pet tape. Also, this was my first London Gifties tape, and I'm so impressed with the quality. I've often like admired her tapes, and then I follow somebody on Instagram who has quite a lot of them, and I don't know, just seeing them a lot in her planners because she uses the Cousin, I don't know, it really encouraged me to go for it and get one. So the one I have, let me tell you, it's called Little World Rainy Reading Nook 2. Amazing that there's 2 versions of this. I love it. It's so beautiful, so much detail, and I actually have another roll of London Gifties tape in the post somewhere to me, because she did a new kind of autumn release, and one of them I was like drooling over. It's like what I'll do is I'll put a picture on the screen, but I will show it in my next stationery chat video as well, because hopefully it will have arrived by then. But yeah, really beautiful tapes. So anyway, let's keep going. Sunday was, we packed to go to Greece, and I had a nap by the looks of it. Yeah, I just kept falling asleep, to be honest. But I think I really had a good rest after being on holiday, which is really nice. So this is the pet tape. It's stunning. I don't really know what to say about it. I just think it's so nice, and I want to live in every single one of these little rooms. And there's so many different designs on the one roll. I think the repeat is 1.5 meters. Yeah, really lovely. I used this mushroom washi from Jeannie J along with it. Unfortunately, her shop on Etsy is closed. Lots of people ask me about this washi tape, and I feel really lucky that I have it, because it is so nice. I bought it from her, when was it? I think I got it in 2019 when I went to Comic-Con, and yeah, she often does Comic-Cons, but I think she now is a lecturer at a university, so doesn't do so much stuff like markets and things. Anyway, yeah, that's from Jeannie J. So Monday we flew to Greece. I have my boarding pass in here. I have not flown since 2019, since before the pandemic. So I was really nervous actually to like be in an airport and stuff, but I was with my boyfriend, and he is a much more seasoned traveller than I am. So yeah, it went fine. And I was glad that I could save my boarding pass, just because that's a nice bit of ephemera to be in here. So then we've got more of the London Gifties tape, and I put it with a classic-y washi, and then these little film strips are from The Giving Girl. There's a story behind these, which is kind of an amazing story. So this is, maybe it's not an amazing story, that sounded weird, but what it is that the lady who owns The Giving Girl, Jennifer, I have quite a lot of her stuff, and tag her on Instagram and things. So we occasionally correspond in like direct messages on Instagram, and I asked her about some previous she does a thing every Tuesday or not every Tuesday, but on Tuesdays, that she calls a Twinkle Tuesday. I think other shops would call it a $2 Tuesday, where she'll do new releases, and for 24 hours they are $2 a sheet. I had asked her about some of those stickers that she'd had from like February of this year. I said, will you ever bring these back? They're not in your shop. I really love these designs that you did for this week. And she said to me, you know what, they were really unpopular. So I took them off the website, but I have loads left over. If you would like some, just leave me a note the next time you place an order with me. And so she did a Twinkle Tuesday, when was it? I don't know, beginning of September perhaps, that was all kind of like autumnal books themed. And so I bought like 10 sheets from that release because they were gorgeous, and put a little note to her saying, hi, I don't know if you remember, but we spoke on Instagram about the Twinkle Tuesday sheets from February. and she sent me like a stack, and I honestly feel kind of emotional about it because it's so generous. So yeah, the story behind these is that they are the Giving Girl stickers, but they were given to me. I think she said that she's been saving them for grab bags and things, so maybe next time she does a grab bag thing, they'll be in there. But yeah, the too long didn't read of that story is stationery people are so nice, and yeah, it's just really lovely to be part of this community. So anyway, let's keep going. I have a little envelope here from a holiday. I bought some these are like you know, those like bracelets that you buy on holiday, but I kept the envelope because I thought it was really cute, and I'm really liking being like a bracelet person because I don't normally wear jewelry of any kind. I only wear earrings, so yeah, it's cute having bracelets, and it's nice that they're from my holiday. So here is some more ephemera from the holiday. On the Thursday, we went on a little boat trip to an island that's uninhabited, but it has lots of ruins. It's actually a World Heritage Site. It's the island of Delos, and it was so great. Yeah, we got the boat there and back. You can only access it, obviously, by boat because it's a tiny island. And then these are the tickets for the boat, and then this is the ticket to actually kind of get onto the island, as it were, because it's kind of like a heritage site, and there's a museum, but I think it was closed for renovations when we were there because we were kind of there because we were there in September. It's kind of off season. This was a receipt from a bakery in Old Town of Mykonos. We bought stuff for the boat trip, so we got like spanakopita, which I had like 4 of those for breakfast. It was so good, and some sandwiches, and then obviously like didn't write that much on Friday because it was a very cozy like slow day on Saturday. We basically just sat by the pool all day and did like swam and then just read my book and stuff, had a little nap. So then these 2 days I did something different. I don't think I've ever used washi to like bisect the page like this in my cousin, but I saw my friend who I went to the Hobonichi pop-up with, she did this on one of her cousin pages when we kind of looked through each other's cousins and things, and I saw her do this and I thought, oh, I need to do that. That looks amazing. So yeah, that's what I did here, and I'm really pleased with it actually. I need to do it again at some point. And it also kind of is good because Saturday again we had like a really like slow, nice, like restful day, so I didn't have much to write, but then I put this is like the sticker for my luggage coming home. I put that there, and then Sunday we came home. It was sad to leave actually, but also kind of, you know, it was nice to be home with like my stuff and like all my stationery and sleep in my own bed and things. So yeah. Then Monday 25th was my boyfriend's birthday. So we had like a nice day together. We got pumpkin spice. I got myself this Starbucks cup, which I've been wanting. I've had my eye on it for a while. I do have one of these like cold cups already, but how could I say no to this pumpkin cup? So I got this that day as well. And then he went out in the evening to spend some time with his friends and go to see a film and stuff. It was like boys' night, and I was happy to stay at home and, you know, kind of catch up with my books, and because we'd just gotten back from holiday and things, so yeah. And then I ordered from Miso Paper and London Gifties on that Monday evening. Tuesday I was back to work, and it was a busy day because it's always busy when you go back to work after being away. This deco I used on these 2 days I really like this. It's quite minimal, but like, I don't know, it's quite striking with the black ink, I think. So I have pet tape pieces from some sort of fern. This piece with the fern, I think it's some sort of fern tape too. my friend gave me this sample, but I really want a whole roll of this pet tape, so like my new weakness. And then this piece is also a tape. I got this as a sample at Stationery Fest, so I'm not sure the designer of this tape, I'm afraid. Then I like these 2 days too. So this was yesterday and the day before. I used a Salem Creative washi tape with stickers from The Giving Girl, and I think the colours are really, they're quite muted, but I don't know, I really like this. And then this is the top of my new roll of pet tape. The Hours Studio tape, the design is called Desk of Botanist, and it's honestly gorgeous. I'm so pleased I got it. So then this is today, and tomorrow I'm gonna use these new pieces because, oh my god, look at that, it's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna decorate these pages with this new tape because I cut out a loop's worth, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. But I will do that at some point today. So yeah, that's September. So there is Friday, Saturday, oh yeah, and then Sunday is October. So there's 2 days left of September, but I don't know, it just worked for me to do this video today, so I hope that's okay. Maybe when I do my October recap, I'll include those last few days. But that's your lot for today. I will speak to you next week. Hopefully I'll have all of my things that I can talk about for the stationery chat video. And then I think I really want to start setting up my 2024 planners. I'm in a bit of a, not a dilemma, but like I want to film me setting them up, but I really want to set them up as well. So I think I'm going to do it sooner rather than later. Like I'm not going to wait till December. I think I waited till end of November, beginning of December last year, but no, it's going to be October this year. I can't help myself, guys. But yeah, I'll speak to you next week, and I hope you all have a lovely week. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this ramble. But yeah, speak to you soon, everybody. Bye.